May we please rise for the national anthem, please.
Good morning, the Honorable Minister of Public Service, Coordination and Delivery, Mr. 𝒊𝒏𝒈, the representative of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow. His Lordship, Honorable Chief Justice of the Gambia, Hassan B. Jallow, CRG, Honorable Judges of the Superior Courts of the Gambia, the President of ECOWAS Court of Justice, His Lordship Edward Asante, Honorable Joy Campbell and team from the USA, our distinguished guests from the United Kingdom led by Sir Rose Cranston, the Chairman Qadi Appeal Panel and Ulamas, Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice and Cabinet Ministers, Honorable Members of the Judicial Service Commission, Honorable Solicitor General and Legal Secretary, Master and Registrar of the High Court of the Gambia, Sheriff of the Gambia, Your Worships, Magistrates and Qadis, President of the Gambia Bar Association, members of the public and private bar, venerable religious leaders, members of staff of the judiciary and of the Attorney General's chambers, development partners, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, police band, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. Good morning and welcome to the inauguration of the Bundung New Law Courts Complex. This forms part of the activities marking the commemoration of the legal year 2022-2023. Before going any further, may we please have the Imam Ratib of Bundung to lead us in Muslim prayers. Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يعوضه حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. اللهم أهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك إنه لا يضر لك الشكر على ما أعطيت. نستغفرك اللهم من جميع الذنوب والخطايا ونتوب إليك وصلى الله.
Christian prayers.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. All-powerful and ever-living God, we gather in your name. We, your people as a nation, come before you, giving you thanks for the gift of yourself in our presence. We ask you as we gather here to inaugurate this new building, endowed with your divine wisdom and understanding. Grant them the spirit of knowledge, so that they will administer the justice that they deserve. Without you, we are nothing, but with you, we can do greatly. We rely on your presence. We rely on your peace. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
Amen. At this point, distinguished invited guests, I have the singular honor and pleasure to invite the Director General of GAMWorks to deliver a statement. Is there any representative of GAMWorks to make the statement? If none, then we proceed. I have the singular honor and pleasure to invite His Lordship, the Honorable Chief Justice of the Gambia, to make the contractor. Okay, I'm sorry. May I now invite the contractor to make a statement? Masita, please. It seems also that the contractor is not around. We are sorry for this unfortunate occurrence. May I now please invite His Lordship, the Honorable Chief Justice of the Gambia, Hassan B. Yano, to make a statement.
Honorable Minister of the Public Service, representing His Excellency the President of the Republic, Honorable Judges, Your Worships, Cadis, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Attorney General, Minister of Justice, I'd like to recognize especially the President of the ECOWAS Court of Justice and the Ambassador of the ECOWAS to the Gambia, our friends and colleagues from abroad, the UK and the United States. May I, on behalf of the judiciary and on behalf of the legal profession, welcome all of you to this occasion, which, as you know, is for the purpose of inaugurating this new law court complex which has been constructed. It's a project which forms part of the Judiciary Strategic Plan. It forms part of the Judiciary Strategic Plan and is designed to promote the implementation of two of its principal objectives, that is the development and the provision of the necessary infrastructure for the courts. In the course of this week, you've heard from various speakers that one of the challenges we face is the provision of adequate number of courtrooms for the courts to be able to function optimally. The project also relates to another main object of the strategic plan, which is ensuring access to justice for all those who need it. This kind of infrastructure project meets and straddles and meets both objectives. With the inauguration today of this complex, we are confident that it will make a significant impact within the Kanifing Municipal Council area on these two challenges. So it will provide additional courtroom space. There will be 6 additional courtrooms in this complex, housing high courts, magistrates courts, as well as Kadi courts. Located within the community itself in this major urban area, it will provide easier access for the community to the doors of justice, instead of having to travel all the way to Banjul in order to have their matters attended there. These 6 courts in this particular complex also almost double the capacity of the judiciary within the Kanifing municipal area. The other existing courtrooms, you may be aware, are located in Bakau, with 1 courtroom there for High Court, and 2 other High Courts in the Kanifing court complex. So the facilities that we are inaugurating here almost doubles the facilities that currently exist in the Kanifing municipal area for the administration of justice. I would like, on behalf of the judiciary and the legal profession, to convey our appreciation, our great thanks to His Excellency the President of the Republic and his government for the investment that they have made in this project. Because this is a project which has been entirely funded by government from local funds. No donor funds are involved in this. From construction to furnishing to equipment, it has all come from the government. We'd like to record our appreciation to His Excellency the President Adama Barrow and his government for having done so. They have done so, I have no doubt, in their commitment to the implementation of the strategic plan which His Excellency the President himself launched some 2 years ago, and their commitment to making sure that the judiciary receives the necessary support for it to be able to achieve its mission statement. But beyond that, we must all thank His Excellency the President and his government for their recognition and respect for the independence of the judiciary, for promoting its efficiency, and also in promoting respect for the rule of law and for democracy in the country as a whole. I would like to thank at this juncture, because our absent consultants, GAMWorks, unfortunately they are not here. They have supervised this project from design to implementation stage. Also to thank our contractor, Masita, local contractors also, who have undertaken this project successfully. It is a project, by the way, which we propose to replicate, because there is also growing existing demand for more courtrooms in the rest of the country. We are planning to replicate this particular project in the Western Division, which is another large catchment area for the judiciary, as well as in all the rest of the regions throughout the country. All that we believe with the provision of more courtrooms would promote greater access to justice for all those concerned. Beyond the President and his team and the consultants and the contractor, we'd like to thank also the staff who have worked very, very hard in seeing this project to fruition. When we laid the foundation stone some couple of years ago at the time, it was during the tenure of the then Judicial Secretary, Mr. Landing Sane, who is now a judge of the High Court. He worked hard on the project, as did his successor, Justice 𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒈, both of whom are now in the High Court, as has done their successor, the acting supervising Judicial Secretary, Mr. George. I'd like to record our appreciation for all of them and for the staff for their dedication. Beyond that, of course, we also have, for this particular occasion, we need to thank the group of women, our cleaners, who have been under the leadership of our estate officer, Mr. So, the master, all been working together with the chairman of the Legal Year Committee, the Honorable Justice 𝒂𝒖𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒕𝒐𝒓𝒆, to make sure that today's occasion meets all standards. I'd like to thank them for making sure that all the arrangements are in place. What has facilitated their work, of course, is the voluntary contribution of the students of the 𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒈 Skills Center under the leadership of Aja Amijata. They spent a lot of their time yesterday here cleaning up, making the necessary arrangements, under the guidance and the assistance also of some of the local councillors. And I'd like to single out two of them. There's Suleiman Jame, who is councillor for Bundung, as well as Mr. Bayo, who is the councillor for the adjoining area, which is 𝒊𝒏𝒇𝒐𝒓𝒎𝒂𝒕𝒊𝒏𝒇𝒐𝒓𝒏. Both of them have been of tremendous assistance to the judiciary in seeing this particular occasion take place as planned. I'd like to thank you all for coming and to thank once again, the government under the leadership of His Excellency the President for ensuring that a project like this is executed, because it will make a difference. This is a project which will make a difference in our views in the administration of justice. It will make a difference in providing more facilities for judges and magistrates and cadis to be able to do their work properly. It will make a difference for the ordinary man in the community who now has the courts at his doorstep. I want to thank you once more, all of you, for attending. And with those few words, it's my honor and pleasure to invite the Honorable 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂, the Minister responsible for the public service, and who is deputizing for His Excellency the President of the Republic, deliver the opening address and to declare the complex open. Thank you very much.
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice of the Gambia, Justice of the Superior Courts, Magistrates and Cadis, the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Honorable Members of the National Assembly, Members of the Judicial Service Commission, members of the General Legal Council, President of the Gambia Bar Association and members of the Bar, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the press present here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. As we gather here for the inauguration of this new building in the Bundung Law Courts complex, I wish to express my profound happiness and satisfaction at the excellent works executed by all those who participated in the successful implementation of this project. It is indeed a milestone for the justice sector that we have new courts added to the already existing ones around the country for the timely dispensation of justice. On behalf of the government, I congratulate the judiciary of the Gambia under the leadership of His Lordship, Honorable Chief Justice Hassan B. Jallow, on the successful and relentless efforts made to enhance and strengthen our legal system. I must admit openly that the developments recorded within the judicial sector over these years are quite impressive. There has been a continuous adoption of plans and cleverly thought out strategies geared towards guaranteeing easy access to justice and the promotion and observance of the rule of law. As a nation, we all stand to gain by having an independent, effective and efficient justice system that promotes and prioritizes the rule of law, access to justice without undue delay, as well as good governance. Indeed, my government is proud to be associated with this landmark project. That the building comprises 6 courtrooms to cater for High Court, Magistrate Court, and County Court sittings, together with offices for judges, magistrates, cadis, and the support staff, shows how wisely designed the project was. I am proud to say that this structure was constructed within a span of 2 years, and it is fully funded by the government with a budgetary allocation of over $50 million. The project fittingly includes furniture and equipment to provide standard infrastructure for the courts. My Lord the Chief Justice, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my government will remain steadfastly committed to providing the necessary infrastructure for the judiciary to enable it discharge its responsibilities for efficient justice delivery. Aside from today's inauguration ceremony, we are working closely with the judiciary to identify suitable pieces of land to allocate for the construction of the Brikama and Kerewan law court complexes. Through the completion of these proposed projects, we aim to realize one of the objectives of the 2021 to 2025 strategic plan of the judiciary. This is the need to improve access to the courts and the tribunals through decentralization. To assure you all and practically demonstrate my government's support and commitment to the legal sector, work is in progress to establish more courts of various levels in the Gambia. We believe that it is through action that we can satisfy the public's desire to find solutions to our legal challenges. It would also enhance our justice delivery system progressively. It is in this regard that we plan to improve the standard of the existing courts. That the best way to sustain justice and peace is to act within the law, avoid flooding the courts with cases. I encourage the judiciary and other legal disputes. The higher the rate of compliance with the law among the people, notwithstanding this observation, we appreciate the work of all those in the legal practice, be it in government circle or in private practice. I now declare the Bundung New Court Complex officially open, and thank you for your kind attention.
We now invite the representative of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, to move to the Law Courts Complex and officially declare it open. Members of the high table, you can take that to please.
Just get it. I'm bringing it.
We don't have anything like this in our complex.
First one.
They have AC.
Sorry.
So normally we have prisoners, and as the prisoners go, mostly when prisoners go to court, sometimes they escape. So here we have a prisoners room, and we have a staff office here, we have our archives. Cases that are disposed of are stored there. Yes.
We have 3 courtrooms up here.
3 courtrooms on this floor.
And 3 down.
3 down. So there's a courtroom here, we can take this a little bit.
that report.
Your place, you know, you won the your structure in
Le bain, il se fout rien, non.